I do apologize for the um, issue where I can't screencast and record like directly on the screen, but we're going to explore places that are not outside or inside in Minecraft. Caves, because they don't take on a um, identical geometry to the definition of an inside or an outside, are not either. They're actually their own kind of environment that isn't inside or outside because they're caverns instead. The other cool thing that I noticed is that right there mirrors the television, and this part right here is mirrored in reality by this spot. Oh, look, an Enderman. Anyways, and you can even see a torch right there, which is cool. And if we go back, similar things, and there's an Enderman. He'd be chilling there. Yeah. So, I have no idea why people don't use their television screens for scrying and prefer to buy um, mirrors when they have a black mirror in their house. Another example of something that isn't inside or outside. It's actually kind of a mix of the two. We'll get into more of these kind of environments when I'm done showing the natural ones that usually form in even reality and obviously Minecraft because we're playing Minecraft. Mountains are another great example of this kind of thing, where depending on how something is arranged, the terrain and the inside or outside definition are bent to produce something of difference. Also slimes. Yay, slimes. Buildings in the environment create a unique shape that changes the way the environment and thus the I guess we'll just call it the environment is altered by things. These alterations of geometry create different appearances, and thus the the, um, the general theme of the area. These can be very useful for cinematics and other things because if you find one that isn't natural, it's usually quite novel. Insides can be um, very much different from outsides, and we'll get into what the two combined can look like in a second because we don't usually see internal external places very often. But inside has just as much diversity as outside. Elevation is another example of a difference in outside and inside. It provides a different sort of perspective and thus permits another kind of side or environment. Not only that, but the difference in color and sometimes even substance can create a diverse range, even if that basic geometry is similar but not perfect. And even subtle differences between places can add a unique difference that changes the way that original version and other version are displayed. So, yeah. If I could have gotten to the end, I would have said floating islands is another example of a different sort of outside or inside. But the portal didn't work, and I don't know why. So, yeah. Obviously, being underwater changes things a lot too. But let's make some new ones. And maybe that's the whole point of Minecraft, after all. This is neither a building, outside, or just one second. I'll show you inside. I don't even know what to say because of my context. This isn't really inside or outside. It's sort of between the two in a geometric fashion that makes for a unique sort of shape. But a lot of the time, we try to make our buildings and stuff in reality mostly just efficient. But there's nothing wrong with a nice or a different looking place. And it really matters on the theme. I would continue the theme if I wasn't experimenting mostly with just the different kinds of this. Maybe at some other point I'll make a city or something with this game that I like a lot. This is a weird one. Okay, I can't control the camera and play the game at the same time, so one second. It's not the same from the angle you look at it, and it looks kind of strange, but it's dope. Not very big though. But you could like copy that theme and reuse it in other ways. Of course, this is Minecraft, so everything's a square, but it's another example. Yes, beauty is another way you can make something look different. Another is asymmetry. Depth of field and perspective are also quite interesting. Using the basic concepts of architecture and geometry, as well as technology of several different kinds, you could build a world or landscape that is different from the one we're used to. But this would require both people and time beyond the time of Minecraft to achieve. And it's actually easier with code to do something like that. Except I've heard people say they want real stuff, so there's that for that. But I don't mind the fake of virtual spaces, so Minecraft. Minecraft's graphics are also way better. Because, depending on what the graphic scale or kind or style or what you want to call it is, it also changes the way the world looks and feels and behaves. So, graphics of any kind are better than only one.